Now we're going to talk about the promotional mix. The promotional mix has various elements associated with it. Most promotional strategies use several different components of promotion, which may include advertising, public relations, sales promotion, personal selling, or social media to reach their target market. The more emphasis is placed on a particular promotion element, the more important that element is considered to be in the overall promotional mix. Let's talk about each of these. Advertising. Almost all companies use some form of advertising, ranging from the newspaper classified ads to multi-million-dollar campaigns seen on social media or guerrilla marketing. Advertising is typically distributed through traditional media, though increasingly non-traditional media such as websites, emails, blogs, and interactive video kiosks in the malls and supermarkets are being used. Media choices are plentiful and fragmented. In addition to traditional advertising media, new methods are being used to reach consumers. Internet advertising is being increasingly used as a vital component of many companies' promotion and marketing mixes. Advertising has the advantage of being able to reach a large number of people, but it also can be micro-targeted to small groups. Although the cost per contact in advertising is low, the total cost to advertise is typically very high and can be restrictive of advertising on a national level. Public relations. Many organizations spend large amount of money to build positive public image. Public relations help an organization communicate with stockholders, customers, suppliers, government, employees, and the community. Social media sites like Twitter can provide large amounts of publicity in real time. The function of public relations is to maintain a positive image as well as the functions shown on the slide. Nothing sells a product better than free publicity, but publicity should not be viewed as free. Preparing news releases, staging events, persuading media personnel to print or broadcast their advertisements or endeavors costs companies money. Sales promotion. Sales promotion is generally a short-run tool used to stimulate immediate increase in demand. Sales promotion is used to improve the effectiveness of other ingredients in the promotional mix, especially advertising and personal selling. So the sales promotion can be aimed at the end consumer, trade consumers, or a company's employees. A major promotional campaign might use several of the tools shown on this slide, along with the other elements of the promotional mix. For instance, I work with Kate Somerville. It's a skincare line, and we give away free samples. Anytime a consumer, new customer, or potential customer comes in and asks questions about the product, we offer to let them use the product, and we typically give them a 2-week supply so that they can test it and see how their skin reacts. This is a perfect example of sales promotion. Personal selling. Personal, paid-for communication between two people in an attempt to influence each other. Both buyers and sellers have specific objectives. The buyer may need to minimize costs or assure a quality of a product, while the salesperson may need to maximize revenue and profit. So personal selling, we have traditional selling and relationship selling. Traditional methods of personal selling include a planned presentation to one or more prospective buyers. The seller tries to persuade the buyer to accept a point of view or take action. Frequently, the traditional view of personal selling creates a win-lose outcome at the expense of the buyer. Relationship selling emphasizes a win-win outcome and the accomplishment of mutual objectives that benefit both the buyer and the salesperson in the long run. The goal is a long-term, committed relationship based on trust and customer loyalty. Personal selling is increasingly dependent on the internet to attract potential buyers seeking information. Social media. Social media includes a host of different online blogs, microblogs like Twitter, podcasts, and social networking such as Facebook, LinkedIn. Social media are ambiguous. It just depends on how deep that layer goes for each brand. Customer-generated content, or CGC, impacts the brand image and marketing message because social media makes it easier for a large number of consumers to connect with each other, something that traditionally has not affected mass media marketing. The promotional tactics needed new classification because of this new form of communication. Paid media, where the brand pays for media space. Earned media is based on the public relations or publicity model that gets customers talking about the ad. And then owned media, a new category of media based on brands publishing their own content to maximize brand value. As a result of the impact of social media, as well as the proliferation of new platforms, tools, and ideas, promotional tactics can also be categorized according to the media type: paid, earned, or owned, as shown on the slide. The four elements of the promotional mix differ in their ability to affect the target audience. This slide is a nice demonstration of the different characteristics for each of the different elements in the promotional mix. ADA. What is ADA? ADA is attention, interest, desire, and action. The goal of any promotion is to get someone to buy the good and/or service, or to take some action. A classic model of reaching promotional goals is called ADA: attention, interest, desire, and action, the stages of customer involvement. This model proposes that consumers respond to the marketing message in cognitive thinking, affective, feeling, and connotative doing sequence. First, we have to get their attention, and then we get them to feel something. And once they're feeling something, hopefully that will drive them to take an action. This slide depicts the relationship between the promotional mix and the ADA model. It shows that although advertising does have an impact in the later stages, it is the most useful in gaining attention for the good or service. It is most useful in gaining the attention for goods and/or services.